How to manage grief? Grief is something a very difficult situation and a very difficult emotions to manage, and it is kind of an emotions where you feel like very vulnerable. You feel like that you are like as you are out of your heart. Your heart is coming out of your body and you won't be able to control, and you want to cry, you are sad, you feel like worthless, you feel like meaningless, there is no meaning of my life. But how to manage grief is very important for every human being to learn about. Probably you have faced a separation, divorce, or probably your loved one might left you. And afterwards you have there is a vacuum of your life. There is a vacuum feeling in you that you feel like that why it has happened to me. So first of all, ask yourself that why am I asking this question, why me? Why am I victimizing myself? Why am I thinking that nothing should happen to me? Why am I feeling that I am so vulnerable to this situation? When you think about it and when you write it down in a journal, you probably get that practical answers from your own self, right? Second point is understand the karmic balance. We all are joined with each other with the karmic balance. There is a give and take relationship with each every person in this world, every alive and non-alive things. Once our duty, once our responsibilities, once that karmic balance is over, that particular relationship, that particular person is living a separate apart, or probably that person is actually, putting him or her in the different relationships, and which is not wrong. Why? Because it's a practical aspects. Everybody has their own aspirations, own expectations, and everybody has their own time. In that time they have to finish so many things. So understand the karmic balance. Secondly, nothing is permanent. I think in this world right now which we are living is an information era, and we feel like that nothing is, everything is permanent. I am getting what I am looking for, and immediately we just, get what we seek for those things. And that's the also one of the reason that acceptance is not there. We feel like that a man can do anything. Yes, a man can do anything, but when you think like that everything is permanent, and when you think that nothing is going to change, that time you try to control those things which is not in your control, which is not in your range. So in order to accept, first of all try to figure out whether your expectations and aspirations are in your range or not. If it is not, then you need to work on that. Third thing, to manage your grief emotions, it's important to understand that everybody has a suffering point. Everybody has their saturation time, and after that, that body is going to be diminishing. It is going to be on the downside of the spiral, and that's how we are getting the another incarnation in another body. This is not something a spiritual conversations, but this is all about the acceptance part which we can do while we are grieving in someone's lost, if we lost somebody or someone's death. Fourth important thing is broken heart always open, awaken your soul. How? Because we actually, when we don't victimize ourselves, when we accept the universe, when we accept what is happening, and we accept as it is without changing it, without putting our efforts of being in comparison with our expectations, then our soul is going to be awakened. We feel good inside, even though it is bad, we feel good about it. Why? Because we accept as it is. We are not fighting, we are not resisting. Why? We are not asking this question, why it has happened to me, but we are just accepting as it is. So to manage your grief, to manage your sad zone, you really need to figure out that this is what my life, and I need to accept this first in order to change. But what we do is, without accepting, we try to change it. We try to put up those expectations which is out of control, which is out of range, and we try to control other people, other situations which is not in control.